You know what I'm going to say? Mr. President is one of his priority agenda for education. So that's why you can see we have to find people like us to be appointed as a chairman governor council, which is going to be one of his key agenda for the reform agenda. So that's why you can see today the whole of this place, they are filled up with people, which show that Mr. President is ready to work for youth and their education entirely.
In Nigeria is the way out. Given the experience that we have had over the years in the area of tertiary education, oftentimes we witness industrial unrest, we witness disruptions in academic calendar. I want to plead seriously with all stakeholders in the education sector to consider total autonomy for universities. When I say autonomy, it's autonomy in all ramifications of autonomy. Many a times many of our people decide to send their children abroad because of the fact that our education is unpredictable. The timing, the old gamut of our education. So university autonomy in all our tertiary institutions is very key. And I want to advocate for this amongst government and all stakeholders in the education sector.
This appointment definitely, to me, is prestigious and is an honor by Mr. President to find us worthy of this appointment, and I'm sure I will use all that I can to see that Bayero University Kano has achieved or has done more than the way I will find it. And as you can see, I can say I'm lucky. I'm from Kano State, and definitely Bayero University is in Kano, so I have to do my best with the members of the governing council and then the members of the Senate of the university, so to see that we have bring about all the necessary development and achievement in Bayero University.
It's a call to service. Education is key. It's a call to service. It's a test. A test on your leadership strength. So if you can direct well, if you can handle that place well, which means you have a lot to offer the country. But if not, stay back. So I'm happy. We should do what we are supposed to do. Education is key, they say. We must lead right. Ensure there is no more strike so that the actual year that are meant for the students, it should be. Thank you very much.
As a new member of the council, I may not have much to speak about that institution because it's not my alumni. But however, I think University of Ibadan is a premier university. One would expect that. It's a university that has stood test of time and will continue to stand the test of time. I'm also with the testimony of our learned seal, Wole Olanipepo. He actually has given a testimony of what that university is, and I look forward to be part of that history when I'm there as a council member and then contribute my own quota to an already established premier university in this country. So for me, it's a privilege to go and tap into the knowledge that is existing in the university.
Well, actually, we have been enlightened, by the spokespeople that about our functions, and particularly when the Pro-Chancellor, University of Lagos, he advised that we should go and read Universities Miscellaneous Act from cover to cover. That will give us guide as to what our function is, and we have taken that advice. We are going through it. In fact, I have already gotten it in my handset now. The best way that we can function very well is to know all the rules, regulations, and particularly these universities miscellaneous act. This is what will give us a proper guide as to what is expected of us.
It is bringing a new revolution, good news to Abia State people, because we are going to exhibit a wealth of knowledge we have to transform the university to a greater height. It's for us to harness our mind together so that we reach the goal and achieve the goal for Mr. President.
Well, I think the moment is that University of Ilorin is going to have a good team that would play the oversight function that is supposed to play. This is my fourth appointment as a council member. I was at BUK, Kano before, at Unizik, Oka before, at UNIUYO. This is the fourth. So I'm coming with experience. And I already have my roadmap, strategic plan of how we are going to move the university forward better than we are meeting it now.
We actually feel that looking at the history of Bauchi State having produced our first Prime Minister in Nigeria, Tafawa Balewa, and that we have so many institutions in Bauchi State. Federal University of Health Sciences, having been baby university, requires a lot of experienced hands to ensure that the university comes up with programs that can make the university stand on its own. Is one of the things we intend to discuss with the school management anytime. That is the Vice Chancellor, the Registrar, and other management of the university, to ensure that we use our own influence to pursue some of their entitlements that have been held back with the Federal Ministry of Education and other financial ministries that are holding back some of the finances in order to move the institution forward. Hearing the name is not a popular university in Nigeria. It's not like Lagos Federal University of Technology, Mina, Lagos University, and the rest. It's an institution that needs experienced hands to put it up, and we are dedicated to do that.
I thank Mr. President for giving the opportunity to the Honorable Minister of Education to nominate those who are members of the Governing Council. But unfortunately, people with disabilities have no place in this particular committee that was inaugurated today. So I think people with disabilities have equal rights. There is 5% that is reserved for appointments for persons with disability that is on the Disability Act. Unfortunately, it's not been implemented by various ministries, departments, and agencies. So I'm calling on the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to remember that people with disabilities should be given their rightful place, especially in the governing bodies and other areas, other sectors of the society. And equally, people with disabilities in various universities, they lack technology, they lack other things that is needed, and nothing for us without us. If a person with disability is appointed on this committee, we'll be able to tell the world, inform the government and the governing council that this and this is what this will need in order to perform creditably in their various institutions where they operate. So this is exactly my observation today. I thank those who have been nominated and confirmed today to remember that people with disabilities are human beings and they too should be treated equally. And in the previous nominations, that our position should not be relegated to the background.
Thank you for watching BMC TV. Please watch, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.